Hi, I'm Megha Sham from personaldevelopmentisfun.com, and this is my first inspirational video. Today I'm going to talk to you about your dreams. You see, all of us have some dreams. All of us have certain things that we really want to do. For example, some of us want to start a restaurant. There's a friend of mine who wants to start a beauty parlor. Then there are people who want to write a book. I want to write a book myself. In fact, I'm releasing an ebook on November 5th called 100 Incredible Happiness Hacks, and that has been part of my dream. Now, the point is, many of us procrastinate on our dreams. We think, you know, we'll achieve that dream one day, we'll do what we want one day, but we think we are not capable of, pursuing our dream right now, and therefore we end up doing nothing. Today, what I want to talk to you about is I want to say, go ahead, start working on your dream right now, no matter where you are. It does not matter how much money you have, it does not matter how busy you are. Just go ahead and start working on your dream, whatever it is. I'm going to tell you 5 excuses that most of us make, when we talk about our dreams. And I'm going to tell you how all of those 5 excuses are really wasteful excuses. They don't exist. Here's excuse number 1. The first excuse is that this time is not right for you to pursue your dream. For example, you may say, I'm just about to have kids. I'm just about to get married. I'm just freshly out of college. I don't have the life experience yet. Basically, this is not the right time to work on your dream. Many people think that way. Or, I don't have enough money yet to work on my dream. Now, the cool fact here is that you are never going to have the perfect time or the perfect amount of money to start working on your dream. Do you really think that every person, who has ever achieved his or her dream has found the perfect time to start working on his or her dream, or has had the perfect amount of money? Well, you have to start doing something even though the time is not perfect, because the time will never be perfect. I'll give you an example. AJ Leon, he's a very popular personal development blogger. He's an inspirational writer. One of his manifestos called How the Life and Times of a Remarkable Misfit is doing the rounds on the internet these days. He quit his job a week before he got married. And he that's when he decided, I want to live the life of my dreams. And then he went ahead and, built different businesses, did what he really wanted to do, and today he's very successful. Now, I'm not asking you to quit your job, but I'm just saying start working on your dream bit by bit right now, with the money you have, with the time you have. Some other people say, I don't have enough time. Take a look at Leo from Zen Habits, who's created an amazingly successful blog with 6 kids. Now, if you have 6 kids and a regular job, he had a regular job too. Like, would you have any time? Of course not. But you have to find that time. So, start off. Don't procrastinate. Take your baby steps. Here's another excuse, excuse number 2 that many people make. They're like, my family and friends are not very supportive right now and they'll be affected if I work on my dream. My answer is, that is always true, and it is true in the case of anyone who's done anything great in this world. Your family will eventually support you, but right now, they may not understand your dream. Let's say, I want to write a book. Now my family may think that this idea is crazy. I mean, they may say, you're just the normal Meghu. Like, how can you write a book, You're just a guy like one of us. And that's what most families will say. That's because they don't know what's going in your head. You know how important that restaurant is, that book is, that business you want to start is, that volunteering you want to do is. Only you know that. And initially, you can expect your family and friends to not understand. Eventually, as you do something, as they see the impact of it, as they see the effects, they will understand. You see, they know your past, but only you can see your future. You can see that dream, right? So go ahead and pursue it. It's okay for your family and friends to resist you. Let them be. After some time, most of them will come over to your side and accept you. Don't worry about that. Another excuse is, I don't know how to start. Some person told me, I want to start a website, but I don't know how to start. Like, what do I do? Well, all I want to say is, in this information age, I don't know how is not a valid excuse. Go ahead and learn how. There are so many YouTube videos. If you want to learn a foreign language, if that's your dream, you can learn a foreign language on YouTube. You can learn a foreign language. Just type free language resources on Google. Similarly, you want to create an app, you can learn all of that online now. You want to start a restaurant, you can learn the step-by-step process to start one online. So in these days, just put in some time and effort and you can learn anything. You're saying you don't have money to do something? Well, go ahead, head over to Indiegogo.com, Indiegogo.com. That's where you can ask for funding from a lot of people who believe in your dream. Jim Kokral, who's written a book called Business Around a Lifestyle. He, got thousands of dollars of funding from Indiegogo.com because many people supported his dream of writing that book. So even funding is not an issue. You can start a restaurant and get funding from Indiegogo or many other websites, say Kickstarter.com. So go ahead, start it right away. Take your baby step today. Don't procrastinate. There's yet another excuse number 4. I haven't fine-tuned my dream yet, or I need to get better at something before I can just start living my dream. What I want to say is that you will never fine-tune your dream. You will never, get any practice without starting off. If you want to write a great book, but you're like, I want to become a better writer first, well, when will you become a better writer? Go ahead and start writing your first book. Be okay with failure. Many authors, come up with 5 crappy books before coming up with a great book. So it's okay to come up with crappy books. After all, when you're starting out with something, you're bound to fail, isn't it? I look at some of my articles, the one on my site, personaldevelopmentisfun.com, and I think, is this what I wrote? I think that's crap now, and I want to change those articles now. But that doesn't mean, that I shouldn't write, because it's by writing again and again that I get better. Many famous entrepreneurs have failed. They failed at their first business, second business, third business, and that's when they really succeeded. So it's okay if you're not perfect, with respect to your dream yet. Just get started off. And the last excuse that many people give is, my motivation keeps going up and down. Sometimes I'm very motivated towards my dream, then I'm not motivated towards my dream, then I forget about my dream, then I start work on it again. Well, my answer to that is, go ahead and start taking action. Action comes first, and after you act, that's when you get motivated. I'll give you an example. Since morning, I may be thinking, I'll record this video and put it out on YouTube, but I might not feel like recording it. I might feel lazy. I could have played some, video game. I could have watched some funny videos on YouTube and not recorded this video. But once I'm now recording this video, I'm very excited about it. So start taking action on your dream. If you want to start that restaurant, start taking some sort of action. Find out what the prices are. Find out what kind of restaurant you're going to start. Start hiring people. Do something. Okay? Similarly, if you're writing a book, just start writing. As you start writing, the flow will come. You cannot just sit there and say, I'm not getting a story in my head. That way, no one would write a book. Just start writing. That's when you'll feel inspired. My point is, whatever your dream is, whatever it is that you really want to do in life, go ahead and get started. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for the perfect moment or resources. Just get started. Now, I'm not saying, take radical steps, quit your job, come out on the roads. No, that's not what I'm saying. But take baby steps and get started. For example, if you already have a job but you want to say start this new business, start it as a side business. Start it in the evenings. Start working towards it. Don't sit idle saying, I'm not working towards my dream, I don't know what to do. Go ahead and start off with something. That's what all successful people do. They do whatever they can, and that's when opportunities open up. So all the best. Hope you live your dream and have an amazing day. Bye.